When we think about the birth of cinema, the spotlight usually falls on Europe and the United States, on Edison, on the Lumiere brothers, on the magic of Paris and Jersey. But the truth is that from the very beginning, cinema was a global phenomenon. By the end of the 1890s, motion picture technology had already reached cities around the world. Tokyo, Rio, Calcutta, Algiers, Shanghai, and local filmmakers didn't just watch. They picked up the camera and started creating. They adapted the new medium to their own cultures, their own stories, their own traditions. These weren't just foreign visions of Western cinema. They were the first sparks of what would become national film movements. In this series, we're looking at the first filmmakers from their own countries. Not the touring exhibitors, not the colonial documentarians, but the locals, the pioneers, who took imported cameras and made something uniquely their own. The arrival of the Lumiere cinematograph in Japan in 1897 sparked a cinematic revolution. Among those inspired was Shibata Tsunekichi, a photographer working for Konishi Camera Shop, one of the first companies in Japan to import motion picture cameras. Using one of these imported cameras, Shibata began experimenting with motion pictures. In 1899, he filmed Momiji Gari, a short film featuring the legendary kabuki actors Ishikawa Danjuro IX and Onoeki Kogoro V performing a famous stage play. This wasn't just the first Japanese-produced film. It was a moment of transition, capturing traditional Japanese theater in a new cinematic form. In fact, the transformation of stage traditions into early films was a common phenomenon across cultures, from filmed vaudeville acts in the US to early European adaptations of theatrical performances. In many ways, turning to the stage was a natural way to understand the possibilities of this new medium, bridging the familiar with the revolutionary. Tsunekichi's work proved that film wasn't just a foreign novelty. It could be adapted to Japanese culture and storytelling. Within a few years, local filmmakers would emerge, creating narratives unique to Japan. Konishi Camera Shop, now known as Konica Minolta, played a crucial role in this transformation, supplying the equipment that made early Japanese filmmaking possible.